Oh,
start.
let me just have it open in a tab to make sure that nothing explodes.
Okay.
I also need this Foundry server to load. Oh, it is loaded. Except it only loaded certain elements on the page. I guess I'll refresh.
Gotcha.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
Didn't go well. Oh my god, look at all that cheese.
Yummers. All right. All right, let's check the audio levels.
Isla, does it ever bother you that my eating mannerisms are child adjacent? You know?
Adjacent.
Yeah. Adjacent, you know what I mean?
No.
No.
No, I'm together, especially. If you did this in the middle of like a nice dinner. A nice steak dinner, I'd probably be like, okay.
I feel like I just murdered someone. There we go. Got all that tomato sauce off. I might just need
I
this.
think the audio levels are a lot better than last time, Harry.
Full switch.
Perfect.
And
Yeah,
also-
yeah. Actually, that's your towel now.
Great.
It's like
I'm gonna need this.
you hear things.
Yeah, they can hear everything. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Well, playa.
All right, here we go. Got my headphones in.
I think the volume levelers are a lot better on the stream than last time, Harry. I just checked on the stream on YouTube. It seemed pretty good.
Oh, sweet. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it is being received. So I'll just pause that in that tab and move on. Okay, well, welcome everybody to Tragedy of War session 90, the final session. Again, let me know if my volume is if my voice ever cuts out. I actually have to make sure the music is playing for me. Help with my immersion. Okay, well, while that loads, we'll do a recap of session 89. basically part one of the final session of this whole campaign. So, without further ado, let's get it kicked off. Last time on Tragedy of War. The session began with the faithful few underneath the ruined castle, within its inner sanctum. Ocerus had just used Khanek's Ring of Wish to summon some of their closest and most powerful allies over the course of their journey. Nikolai Vitali and Artyom with Sasha. The existing members of the party were also brought to their maximum power level.
Yes.
Level 20, out of character. After Nikolai and Artyom had finished their protests on being summoned, they agreed begrudgingly to continue helping the faithful few, who were about to teleport themselves inside the Tablet of Balance and meet the willing and unwilling creators of Rapture, Salus and Luez. Once inside the Tablet of Balance, the faithful few gained much insight into the two beings. Apparently, Luez was solely responsible for the Cataclysm that merged their two worlds. The world of peace, that was Salus, and the world of conflict, that was Luez. While Luez showed pride for the faithful few and the power that they had attained as a result of his everlasting conflict, or conflict everlasting, Salus showed disdain. He deemed that the faithful few were tainted and not how he remembered them, quote unquote. They were unable to agree to disagree, Salus and Luez were, but only one of them could remain. So they proposed a choice to the faithful few: to remain in the world of conflict that they have known, or to be granted a world of peace that they have not. The faithful few thought this over, and realized that neither being appeared to be the right choice, quote unquote. So they ultimately chose Salus, the fate of law. Bosong was the final to decide. At this decision being made, Luez shattered the Tablet of Balance and the realm therein. The faithful few clung to the fragments of reality as they exploded out into the ether until they became suspended in extra-dimensional space-time. Luez hovered over a slowly churning vortex, declaring that the faithful few had chosen wrongly. While their power was beautiful, they must end. However, it was the faithful few who did the ending shortly thereafter. While Luez was certainly powerful in his own right, he was outnumbered, outmatched, and eventually eaten by Bosong. What remained of his body floated listlessly in suspended space, and somehow life itself seemed a little more lifeless. The session ended when the vortex at the center of the faithful few had a second implosion, causing all things, living and unliving, to be sucked out of the vacuum and into the world of Rapture. And that is where we will begin this session. Get this scene change ready. Scene change. So there you all stand after emerging from this wormhole. And you are before this monumental being, Salus, the Fate of Law. He floats down over the mountainside that is before you. In his
Where's Omega
wake,
Negotiator? Where's Negotiator or Peacekeeper Mark III?
The mountain is almost like disassembling beneath in his wake of floating down toward you all. And he floats about 40 feet in the air. Or what was the number I actually set? Yeah, I think it's 40. 45 maybe. Floating above the surface over you all. He has his arms out to the side. The same position that Luez took when he decided to explode the Tablet of Balance. He looks down to you all and he'd say, well, flash his art up.
Where is Peacekeeper Mark III?
He should be on this map, shouldn't he? Let's drag him in. When you said that, I thought you were talking about the the God Machine version of Peacekeeper. Yeah, we're not there yet.
Utah. Philadelphia moment.
Might never be Jack.
Is this Harry lagging or me?
Harry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's lagging. There he is.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Check.
Well, he sounds a bit fucky to me.
Yes.
Hello? Is anyone alive?
Hello.
Still here.
Hello. I'm here.
We must push forward. We cannot cancel. There's no going back.
There's no going back.
If it's laggy, we deal with it.
David, I'm working on the Toto meme as we speak.
Thanks, Cannon.
Oh my god. There's no way.
Hold. Hold.
Hold.
Hold the line. Ba-na-na.
Hold the
Always and
line.
always on time. Ba-na-na.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh yeah.
Dun, dun.
This is so crazy. Never seen a waste of time.
Oh,
We're so fucked. We're
God,
so
please.
fucked.
Please, God.
The stream is going on, right?
Yes, Ken streaming sadly.
Okay.
I think we're safe. At least the stream will persist.
Are we back?
Are we back?
I joined on my phone.
No. No!
Woo!
Is the-
What I'm
So
talking
this is how
about?
D&D ends, with a mobile mic.
Yeah!
Son of a bitch!
Want my iPad?
Your iPad mic is better. But is Discord installed? I don't think so, right? Oh, it is? Fog. Oh, that's true.
Fog.
Isla has Discord on all the platforms because she's a gamer now.
True. We are gaming gamers.
Well, I got methods. Holy shit.
But
What's that?
My cord. This is the cord that's charging it currently.
Oh, I can use the green one. Thank you. After I've stolen every device that you own to run this session, I will... Alright, guys, you'll let me know.
a worthy cause, I assure her.
Oh, yeah, I should flip it.
I'm pretty good at that, too. Don't want to toot my own horn, but... Let's see. Alright, join.
At least we got through the recap.
Oh. Do I sound much better?
What's better, mean?
Better
You're not
than
lagging.
what it was a second ago?
You're not lagging, but the mic
Yeah.
is bad.
Worse.
So be it.
Phones?
If we have to end this campaign on a fucking
It's
mobile mic,
better than the mic was on Thursday.
Objectively speaking, yes, it is better than that.
I've tried this microphone with them, and it gives me problems.
Alright.
The earphones?
Yeah.
Oh.
I tried them when you were gone once.
Well, this is the only way I can talk to you on.
With your iPad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn
I'm
you.
remembering that somehow.
Damn you, fucking not having
iPad doesn't.
these hotels
Alright,
not
well,
having good.
I leave the
speeds.
decision to you guys. Philadelphia, mobile mic. Or...
It's good enough to run with, in my opinion.
Okay,
If
so
it's
people
this
are
or
being
waiting like
spoiled.
6 months, then push forward, King.
I don't even think on that note. I think it's actually just decent enough to run with. It's not optimal, but it's good.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, Cannon. Okay. We got some can-doers going.
Yeah.
You are gonna let
You know
them
me.
do sooner rather than later. creature, though.
Yes.
She's on her last legs.
Yes, I see that.
Sorry. It's all cut up.
My phone is doing all that. This is a disgusting setup we have going over here. I'm just glad I don't have any pizza on the table right now. Okay.
Pizza.
It's time.
All right. Just gonna
Remove her from the situation.
too much.
Perfect. Bye, girl.
You go over here. All right. I'm back on. I'm angular now. Okay, wait. Hey, the camera's better though. Am I right? Okay. All right. So, Salus floated down the mountain toward you guys. He's hovering. He's got his arms out to the side. And he would say,
Wait, is he like a... How big is he?
he'd be like, skibbity gap, and then the whole world explodes.
My immersion, Harry.
The opening of Scatman?
No. Oh, guess there's no talking with this guy, fellas. Let's kill him.
Zavadavadoo-doo-davadavadoo.
Let's roll initiative.
The scales have tipped. Luez lies dead. Only one of us now remains. Trapped
Well,
within
soon
those
enough,
tablets
none
for
of you will
millennia.
remain.
Oh,
Oh
What?
no. Wait, weren't we gonna talk now, Jutsu?
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Fuck this guy.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He's a god. I hate gods. Let's kill them.
comedy.
In character for Khanek.
Fuck these greater
I'm-
beings controlling over all of humanity and the rest of the beings of the planet. Fuck these greater beings, these useless, dog-ass greater beings. Let's fuck them up. Bosong ate the last one. I'm
He
sure
doesn't
we'll fuck
want
this
to
guy up too.
control. He wants to leave.
Does he? He's kind of rewriting reality behind him.
But if what
This
We should
jackass
reset
says he's
him
gonna
together.
reset the universe or some bullshit. Fuck that.
well, what if
We
he,
need to kill him
if
now.
what he said below was
He turned
before
to you,
was
Khanek.
true?
You unmade Luez. You are a great power. Of that, there is no dispute. But the rule of your nature dictates, by consequence, that you are weakened. To attempt my unmaking, perhaps you prevail. Or perhaps not. Dare
Well,
not
okay, fine. I'll listen to what
allow
Ocerus
your
had to say.
hubris.
I'll listen to Ocerus what had to say. Are you gonna leave us the fuck
Oh,
alone,
you-
or are you gonna try to fuck with humanity more?
Humanity.
And the other creatures of this planet, whatever the fuck.
See no greatness in this world. What have they to offer? What has it to offer?
The potential to rise above, to become strong, to reach their full potential.
Without your counterpart introducing conflict into our world, the never-ending war can be put to an end. We can rebuild, live prosperously, form alliances, work towards a better future.
That were never meant to be.
I told you this
Not
guy's
like
an
this.
asshole. All these creator gods want to destroy everything and rebuild it in their image. They all gotta show how big their creator penis is by destroying things and having a big, grand idea of the universe and all.
They were to grow in power. Would you grow among them
Or would they rise to your potential and no further?
If what you
Our
said
potential-
before was true, that you should leave humanity how it is. I know there's a piece of Huul in there. There must be balance. Humans are not perfect. All creatures are not. They fight. They love. They care. Sure, there's conflict, but without manifested conflict from Luez, the conflict's natural. It's, I would say human nature, but they're more than humans. But you understand my point. Why not let humanity run its course? Why destroy it? So that you can rebuild it and let it go through again? It's bound to happen. No matter what you decide, all creatures, motivations, you have one as well. Leave humanity how it is. Let there be conflict. Let it balance itself out. If Huul is truly inside you, that's what he would say. And I hope that he fights in the back of your skull. Whatever's left of him.
What Ocerus says is true. If you were to rebuild a universe that does not know what it has lost, they would simply make the
Yeah,
same
Thanos
mistakes
looking
again.
ass.
Jesus Christ.
They would simply make the same mistakes again. The only way to move forward is by learning, and the only way to learn is by making mistakes. You said that you worried for the power of these humans, these people of Rapture. However, the strongest among us are called the faithful few.
Among us.
Through our faith in the gods, in your ideals, we have gained this power. The conflict on this planet was merely a reflection of the turmoil of you two gods. Without that turmoil, we could prosper and learn.
Say that our creations merely reflected our own plight. That part of them lived within us, and us within them.
I nod.
Argue for beauty within imperfection. Argument. He found better with Luez. I have never held such opinion.
Hello?
Still here?
Yeah.
Terry lagging, or is he talking? Or did you stop talking?
Hear me?
Man, God is really
Uh.
disconnected. Oh, I heard him laugh.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're back?
He's so bad. Oh, no. Oh.
The bottom left.
Damn you, Philadelphia!
City of
Yeah,
brotherly
clearly this is a
fucking love my
Philadelphia
ass.
problem.
I'm gonna tell
Jack.
Cole Philadelphia sucks balls.
Ah.
This is clearly a Philadelphia problem.
Philadelphia moment.
Because sometimes Discord doesn't recognize that you're talking. I
Oh.
don't know
I see.
why.
Right. Yes, it does do
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah. So use these because the plug is plugged.
Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. So
Because
Man,
this
thanks, Isla.
this isn't charging when I plug it in. I just don't know what to do.
then perish.
Maybe, did you take the bad choice?
I don't think so. Why is everything so cooked?
Hold on.
I hate being cooked.
Alright, let's try that. Oh, that worked. Okay, so now it's charging. Great. Fantastic. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, perfect. Okay.
No, but it doesn't last.
It doesn't last. All right. Well, you let me know until you can't hear me
Oh.
again, and
And
I'll
you'll do that.
connect these headphones.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. A semblance.
Well, I.
Why I oughta.
Oh, I said but.
But.
Is no longer the world I know. You know is impure. It has suffered under the making of Lues for a millennia, festering. It requires correction.
Okay, he's basically saying he has to destroy us and shit.
Can you be so certain they will
No,
change?
no.
That they merely reflected us? Why do they deserve a chance?
You say you cannot see this future. But of course you cannot. It has never happened. How can using methods that you only used in the past lead to a different outcome? Perhaps this experiment is not doomed, but must have gone through this to succeed.
Things remain the same as they were.
And he away from you all and actually up toward the sun that's kind of broken through the smog and is kind of shining down upon his face. And you see in this moment he almost seems like nostalgic.
Are intended to return. I never intended to. Might you make them in my stead? What would the faithful few give this world?
We would give it a chance to heal, a chance to know an era without war. You say nothing's changed, but I know you felt that change when your counterpart was
Eat it.
struck from this world. It's undeniable. Something is different now.
What I would give the world is simply knowledge. The knowledge to strive, to become stronger, to progress. So that each individual can form their own future. I'll make Rapture great again!
Khanek's running for office.
Great.
I intend to travel the stars
to disseminate and gather the knowledge, to seek out these other elder beings. I believe the birthing of Gwar had once given me a vision of this other being, an other world. I believe there are others out there that I can seek out and obtain information from in my pursuit of greater knowledge and newfound meaning beyond that of the dwarves.
There you go.
Elder beings.
He ponders this, still looking up to the sun.
The corruption runs higher than merely our creations.
He seems to say to himself.
Perhaps the tainting is far beyond our comprehension.
What tainting are you talking about? Are you saying the Gwar? Lues had told us this is merely a byproduct of chaos, that all creator beings have this innate property of the universe, that it can be used to shape things.
If it is what drives us to face one another. I believe the Gwar, as you call it, the very making of my bones, is truly to blame. Even now, I cannot help but feel as though you stand against me, and that I, in turn, must stand against you. But feeling in this moment clarity, perhaps that is not how it has to be. I feel as though I am against my very nature. Perhaps not all here has been tainted.
Made some good arguments.
Mhm.
Some good points on behalf of why humanity should not be exterminated and why your world should not be destroyed.
I'm looking at your face and you're kind of smiling a little bit. And it makes me believe it wasn't good enough.
Do it all again. Make more arguments. No. I think
Bosong, get him.
you could convince him with a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm going to set the DC at 40. So,
Okay.
who would you like to make this roll? And given your arguments so far, we'll say that whoever makes the roll has advantage.
Oh,
Is
I
Bosong
have
finished?
Oh yeah, does Bosong? Do you want to put something in?
No, I mean, has he finished consuming Luez in the corner while you guys chat?
No, the body is
It's somewhere then. It'll be waiting for me after this is all said and done.
yeah, we'll say it came out of the portal, but it's it's closer to where he is. Maybe I should drag it onto the map.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
Does anyone have guidance?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, let's see if Cannon's Talk no Jutsu check will work.
What? Can't slap yourself with Aewa's inspiration, Bard?
I have
What?
that, but it'd be nice to have both.
I have that.
It is called Aewa's inspiration on my character sheet.
What do
You
you
should
Ken?
think, David. He didn't. He said it properly.
Ken, what were you asking for?
Okay. You don't have the guidance spell, do you? The cantrip?
No.
Okay.
You're on
I don't
your
think
own,
Will
buddy.
knows cantrips. I don't think Ocerus has cantrips.
He has
I have-
one from
I
the
have Sacred Flame.
yeah, Sacred Flame. That's it.
Just double check. I don't have any crazy consumables.
What's your bonus to persuasion, Ken?
Yeah, can you even
Plus
hit
19.
this? Okay, so
Yeah,
you
God.
could hit
Plus
this
19.
if you roll a nat 20 plus like get your
Plus
thing.
right, so it'd have to be a nat 20
For me,
if
it was,
even if I roll a 1 plus a minimum of 1 and then minus whatever for the bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
So why
Good
don't I
Bardic.
roll the bardic inspiration first?
Okay.
Please. That's not nothing.
You would have to get.
See, Cannon, I'm gonna tell you
16
this.
above.
I, as Khanek, could give you the help action because I'm persuasive, but
I already
Khanek
have
isn't
advantage.
really trying to. Okay, I was just gonna say Khanek is not gonna give you the help action because he's not
Help
really
action.
persuading this guy. He's just kind of like
No.
telling him.
It doesn't make sense. If anyone, it would have to be Osiris giving it to me because he's the other one who really made the argument.
Khanek, like, is pretty neutral. Like, I mean, well, I would say he's more on the side of killing God, but if the God truly was able to leave on his own, then sure, Khanek be like, whatever. But overall, Khanek's not gonna help
Right.
persuade this God that he can be good. They'd rather
Would
just
have
kill
to,
God.
what would
No,
you
no,
have to
no, yeah.
roll in
Osiris-
order for this to work with that 5?
16 and above.
With that 5, I would have to roll 16 and above. Yep.
So you have
You
like-
get good odds.
like a 20-ish percent
25%.
chance of
25%.
making this work.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And you have
20.
you have 2 rolls.
Yes.
That's almost a 50-50.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it twice for dramatic effect.
Yeah, keep the rolls separate.
Yeah.
I love that, Cannon.
Oh boy.
What is that? That's a base 8, so that's
Yeah,
not gonna do it.
So that would be a 32. You need 8 more.
Aewa, please. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you would beg, wouldn't you?
Hey, if you
Nope.
Anyway, you stupid
Ooh.
cunt.
Are you actually rolling for religion to see if Aewa's still out there?
I have religion, yeah. I mean, dude, yeah, I'd totally be praying. That's why I was looking for. If I had guidance myself, it was like I was gonna flavor it as like I'm making like a prayer, and you know, because like most of my spells are cast through prayer, anyways, theoretically.
Go ahead and roll a religion for me. If you get above
Okay.
a 25, we'll say you can have 1 extra roll, but that's it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think that's more than fair. Thank you, Harry. I have a just above a 50% chance. Just above by 1 number.
Whirl. Oh, well, that's pretty good. You get
One more roll. One more roll.
I could have used that earlier. Or
Yeah,
the
what the
Nazi rolls
fuck?
Well, try it twice in a row, guys.
What if Will makes the no?
Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd
All
be a
right.
crazy strong narrative, though, if Will ended up rolling to make this work for canon.
Will, I want you to blow on my dice theoretically.
I don't know if you
Blow
want
on.
that.
Blow
Blow
on
on the
his
internet.
dice.
Do it.
on his
It's
flaccid
thematic.
dice.
Do it, Will.
Do you want me to roll a d20 just so you'd see what I've got?
That'd be funny, but yeah, why not?
Yeah, do it to get the bad roll out of the way. That's your version of blowing on my dice.
Hey, what if it's good?
Then we're fucked.
Alright. No sense in holding back. You made me roll 13!
He gave you the 13 roll. That's pretty funny. Okay, you guys,
Oh,
you got a 37 to convince him.
not enough.
Oh.
And yeah, unfortunately, at that, he is unconvinced.
Well, we gave it our best chance.
We gave it our
Now
best
you can-
shot,
now you can
boys.
kill him, Bosong.
We gave it our best shot.
You don't seem to understand. Fracture isn't yours to conquer.
Okay. Oh my god. Whew. He would burp and then he'd say,
I remain sympathetic to your pleas. But you
Shove it.
must understand,
I don't care about your sympathy. Shove it.
some creatures must not be allowed to exist.
Then we are in agreement.
And Bosong lunges at him.
Lunge bite,
Faithful!
any lunge biters?
And the portal opens. Kevin Ailey's walking through.
Faithful. Assemble.
well, what the
Bum,
fuck?
bum.
Da-da.
The wish spell goes off. The island flies through the portal.
Jordan was alive the whole time.
Ev.
Oh, wow.
Aelix. All of Will's characters are revived.
And
From
From every
Back-
campaign.
Nikolai comes back with a
From
wink.
every
I never
campaign.
laugh.
Magwin's here now.
Magwin is not going to be found until my guy crash lands on your planet.
Fuck.
Until Peacekeeper crash lands on the puzzle planet. Shit ain't happening, Chief.
Dun 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 dun. I.